your fiance she's working on a real project, you can take idea from there, right?
Yes.
And implement something, try to implement something. When you are able to see my screen, please.
Yes.
So, so basically, means let me give an example and before we go over anything.
Second top.
Means like you can think of in your police, right?
Hmm.
So you have an entry gate, security guards or your uh, police staff check your ID card, right?
Yes.
The help of that they can identify, hey, this student belong to this college, right?
Yeah.
But inside a college, means you have a department like this is a CA department, this is you can say you can say IC department or maybe other, right? And on some places, maybe you don't have access, you cannot go there. Understand my
Yeah.
point?
Hmm.
So authentication is tell us who are you, right?
Hmm.
And authorization tell what you can do. Understand my point?
Okay.
So in our real program or real life itself, we have a lot of scenarios where you can enter into a you can say entry. You can do that based on your authentication. But in a you can say all the places you don't have access. Like in a restaurant, you, as a client or as a you can say customer, you can go there and enjoy the food, but you cannot go inside a kitchen.
Hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Or maybe inside your office or your colleague, you can go there and maybe, but you cannot go into generator room, right? Or
Yeah.
electricity room. So
Uh,
those things are there.
yeah. Just had a question like this Django authentication, is it something related to user management?
Yes, it's related to user management, and apart from that, let's say on your website you have a different user, right? And
Hmm.
the different user have a means for different user you have a different pages, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
And for different pages, you can say means you have a single code base. Right? If you have this mechanism with the help of authorization, means only valid user can see that page. If means other person apart from that try to do that, it's not able to access that thing. So we don't have authorized for that. Understand my point?
Hmm.
So this authorization authentication is not a concept of only your this Django, it's a concept of web. Okay.
Hmm.
It's applicable for all the frameworks. Make sense?
Yeah.
Login with you can say authentication means checking who the user is. Login
Hmm.
user and password Django verify identify user become authenticated. What is the management? User management means handling sign up, login, logout, profile data, permission, roles, and protected access. Protected access.
So, hmm,
Yes, yes, go ahead, please.
so let's say I'm logging into my Google account, okay, and I'm giving my credentials over there, and then what happens? The browser makes a post method in that database and tries to fetch with the informations that is kind of hashing. It's something related to hashing and finds
No,
my,
no,
then
no.
that it doesn't work like that.
Let me explain. About we discuss about views, am I right?
Hmm.
So let's say you have these three views.
Yeah. Front end.
One, no, no, all are front end, but there are three views. One is admin. Understand me?
Hmm.
Where admin uh, is able to see his whole data, like how many sales are there, right? Sale data or your attendance or stock, okay?
Hmm.
And he can also update the stock,
Hmm.
okay? So
Hmm.
update the stock, or he can delete the user or check the user information. This is but part of a website, and this is a you can say there's another user editor. Okay,
Hmm.
so editor cannot you can say do the it can edit the thing, but it cannot remove. Just remember.
So
So
admin can do those things, right?
admin have a full access.
Hmm.
So he can admin manage the thing and delete the thing, but he can, but editor cannot do. Right?
Hmm. Hmm.
And we have a reader or and client which can check the information and some whatever we export, they can enter as well. Am I right? But
Yes.
their information. Okay. So
Hmm.
we have a three different views. Okay.
Hmm.
And based on that, we have a login page first. Okay. On
Hmm.
a login page, when you log in, that means you are saying you're authenticate for this application. Means application will know about you.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then based on this, you have a role as well. What is your role? You log in, but what is the role assigned to you? You are login as admin. You are login as you can say this. Based on this role, you will able to see these pages. So you can simply you can say these are the dashboard for each and every user. But
Hmm.
based on a role, you are able to see this. Understand my point? If role is admin, then you are able to see this. If role is you can say editor, then you are able to see this. If role is you can say this and user customer, then you are able to see this. Make sense?
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. Now you understand this?
So the role depends on who is my user, right?
Yes. Means role is a property there,
Hmm.
which contain a value of let's say admin,
Already.
editor, reader, am I right?
Hmm.
Auditor.
Okay.
Any question or concern?
No, I just I get this part. So how my browser is working with Django with all the informations. Like,
For that means as we know in a framework something should be there. With the
hmm,
help of that means your framework can understand the things. Hey, this
hmm,
user is logging and this is the idea of admin or this. If that's a admin, then I it can access this admin page. Am I right?
Okay.
shared data, then it can do that. We will check that in our
Okay.
report. We will check that. But for understanding purpose, earlier you are thinking hashing is the authorization and authority. It's a different thing. Okay.
Yeah. Because I
Hashing,
remember with the password, that's how the PC doesn't know whatever I'm typing. They use hashing. So PC just generates a random thing and finds a key to open that password, something like that, right?
yes, in that's why yes, yes. Hashing is a thing means it will convert your data into a encrypted form. Okay,
Yeah, encrypt. Yes. Yep.
and you need to decrypt that if you want to retrieve that value. Means when you are transferring, then there is a chances means someone can steal your data. You will
Hmm.
transfer after encrypting. Okay.
Hmm.
So here, as we discussed, we have admin dashboard, student portal, e-commerce account, employee management system, general user built-in infrastructure, application system. Okay. So do you need to build everything from scratch? Because we have already have admin panel. Am I right?
Hmm.
So you're planning to think of office building system, employee ID card, username and password, security guard, authentication system, register access check, login validator, restricted room, protected views, manager permission, user role and permission, exit key available. Are you able to understand these terms or not?
Mm, protected views, restricted rooms. But
Protected views are, you can say, like only admin can enter in this. Only admin can check this.
okay. Yep.
Okay.
Hmm.
So the flow user try to enter, Django check identity. If it's valid, allow access. If not valid, deny access. Simple.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's say you will, if you will go to party, Emirates or your friend party, and with the help of invitation, you can enter into that hall, right? Marriage hall.
Yes. Hmm.
But you cannot go to the kitchen where the
No.
food is preparing. Right? Or you cannot go because you are going to attend your friend marriage. You cannot go to her means wife room. Am I right? So
Yep.
those things should be there. Today's system built around a few core parts: user module, store user data, authentication, verify credentials, questionnaire logged in user, authority check that user is allowed to do, permission group, role based control.
Hmm. Stores user data.
So means uh, by default, definitely you require information who log in, am I right?
Yeah.
And after that, you need to know means you need to verify that verification is should be there. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
and means if you log in, then means lot of places your credential is required. Am I right? Your
Yeah.
information is required to fetch your relevant information. Okay,
Hmm.
and for
So
yes,
So, okay, I get that user model stores user data. Let's say the email and the password, everything. Authentication verifies credentials. So, how this one is verifying
like your
this?
login email, you will enter your email and password.
Yeah.
It will validate it's available in our database or not. If it's there, then you are authenticated user. Otherwise, you are not authenticated user.
So, if that's how they work, isn't it easy to crack the password and email just to get access to the database?
No, because now means every username password available in data itself. Am I right?
Hmm.
But it's your database. And you know what is the connection string, what is the endpoint there.
Mm.
But you can access, but for me, yes, means it's not easy for other to access. I mean, right?
Yeah.
Okay, could you move forward?
Yep.
Session, let's say you will go to the party, and in a party you can say your friend no, Saad is here, right?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
That's a session means so that it can be used like what user allowed to do authorization. The mission group, let's say you have a lot of users are there, right?
Yeah.
To manage that means you can what you will do, you will create some group based on their you can say work nature or based on their department uh, designations. Lot of things are there. So that if you want to access these lot of user want same kind of access, then you can create a group and add the user there and provide a required access to a group only. Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So in that manner means all the you can say this available to all the group members that particular authorization. Okay.
Yeah.
User submit login form. Django authenticate credential. If valid, create session. Mark request user is logged in. Okay.
Mm,
Lower
okay.
access flow from protected page. User request protected page. Access flow from Django check request user authenticator. If true, allow. If false, redirect to this. So,
So protected page, what do you mean by that? Any specific page that is only allowed for that person?
no. Protected page, let's say if you want to go to the home page of the, you can say this, any application, right? Let's say WhatsApp. This chat window, if you want to go there, first you need to log in,
Yeah.
right? Or
Mm,
your credential should be you are already logged in, am I right? Then you
yeah.
are able to see that, like
Okay.
your Amazon or website, this account. After login, you can check that.
Yeah.
Understand my point?
Mm-hmm. I'm asking you more questions for this topic just
Why
because
not?
I think
Why not?
this
Why not?
this is really one of the important chapter, I guess, right?
Yes, yes, and it's a conceptually you need to understand very well because it's a base,
Mm.
and it's you can say it's not applicable Django, it's applicable for all the APIs.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to like understand what all the things how they connect.
Yes, yes, why not? Feel free to ask. So
Yeah.
for your clarity purpose, we can say so you have this, am I right? This is for role is authorization, am I right?
Mm.
Authentication, let's say you have your application with all the things, am I right? And this is let's say this is your application. Okay, and on this application you have you have this is your application, and this application have a one set database, all right?
Mm.
And if this is your also this is your these are some clients. So when client requests your application, right,
Yeah.
on a login page, whatever he entered, right, is checked. Front end is there, is checked through server. Okay. And after checking the server, it will inform me, check, hey, if this user is exist, then login. And the user is able to see that page. You understand my point?
Yeah.
Your home page or whatever after login. And but if user is not there, okay, that
Mm.
means it's not authorized, authenticated user. Then he or she need to register with us.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
and sometime we give a option to the user on our app itself. Hey, you can, you can mean you can log in or register with us with the help of Google login. Okay,
Mm.
Google login or Facebook login. Am I right? Because those companies already have your data.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Mm.
So to verify that, we can is redirect to the user to those companies' website. Okay,
Mm.
and if user is authenticated there, okay, then
Mm.
they will give us a something like name and email, whatever they exposed that API, okay,
Mm.
and which we can use to register. Make sense?
Yeah.
So, and apart from that, there is a standards of this authorization is also there.
Mm.
Okay, with the help of authorization or this authentication, there is a you can say ways as well. Let's say you will authentication, you will log in. Am I right?
Mm.
And login means you are or you have a limited access. So means when you log in, then in a secure website you will get one token. Okay.
Yeah.
Then when you move forward and do some, you can say this API call, then you need to send that token. That's called JWT token, barrier token. Okay. So and
Mm.
open ID there.
No, I
Or
didn't part for the token.
let's say you are a valid user, you are authorized, but
Yeah.
means you need to require a you can say valid after entering into your college,
Mm.
and you are part of a organizing committee, right?
Mm.
So enough are that after authentication means hey you are part of that, you are part of college and you are part of that organization committee as well. Am I right?
Mhm.
So they will give you a new you can say for your identity they will issue a one new card as a organizer
Mm.
for that event whatever you guys are going to you can say organize. You understand my point?
Mhm.
So in that itself, they are exposing your identity. You understand my point?
Yeah.
So later on, means rather than you will use your original thing, means your data is in an encrypted form.
Mm.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go there. User model. So it means whatever things are required for this, it's already there.
Mm.
And by default it will contain this it include field like this, and if
We also created the super user.
yes is super is staff is active, so means you can create a multiple maybe I think you can create another property also.
Mm.
This is a password secure So user object create user. Okay. Alright. Because why create user? We are using this create user because it will you can say hash your password automatically. Okay.
Mhm. So it's using hash, right?
If you will use this way,
Oh.
you will call this method. Then
Mm,
otherwise user is passing a normal. Okay.
mm,
Password incorrectly because it hashes password wrong way. If you will go with this way, then try to save this. Store password incorrectly because this is not a way. Am I right?
mhm.
If you want to do the hashing, then you need to go with this. Way to use it. Register sign up form from Django import from Django model import user sign up form.model form password form.password in meta user email password Django shortcut import render redirect import sign up form sign up view. So here you are able to understand these
Yeah.
things are you already know, right?
Mm. Yeah.
So how you can create a form. So it's the form, and in this means password we are defining this input field, and model is user,
Yeah.
and fields are these. Some metadata information and Django email redirect from form import sign up form. Okay,
Yeah.
this is a form, right?
Yeah.
And then template is this you already know. Login user, code, login form, password, with the form is password input. So these are the code files. So to the part. So this is a okay. So login form is there. Function authenticate check credential login create session and close user login view. Here you are able to see if we check the authentication with the username and password. If it's authenticated, then login user is not none. Then it's go to redirect to dashboard. Okay.
Mm,
If it's invalid user, then it will add error. Okay. And else means if main user is like if you have of this user is valid, then fine. If invalid, then go with this and render this. Okay.
okay.
Check login, create session, and login user. Logout user. This is a way to log out the user. And protecting view.
Mhm.
Manual check.
How the logout user is working?
Let's say you will log in, right?
Yeah.
So if you are login, then they will store your this. And for logout, whatever means user will do the request. Okay. So you will accept that, and from you have this, and you can say you will get that means logout request.
Mm,
Okay, it's a kind of you can say API which will help us to log out. Means they will clear your session
mm.
because when you log in, as we discussed, it create a store your information for further use. Okay,
Yeah. Mm,
for that, if you want to log it, that means that value should be clean. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. So protecting views. One is manual view. Manually, you can do that. You can say is not required user is authenticated. Then you can go with the manual. Can understand my point?
No.
So it's a request user is authenticated. Then if it's authenticated, then move to login. If it's not, then if it's is login not, then go to the login first. Okay.
Mm.
If it's already you can say this login this condition, then it will user is able to see this dashboard.
Yes, but manually, how you're
Manually
saying
you
that?
are manually you are checking this.
Yeah, manually it's like checking the there's a one more class for is authenticated where it checks the email and password is correct or not.
It's a property. It's not a class. It's a property.
Property.
Yes. It's a user property is authenticated right now. Okay.
Okay.
Login required. There is a we will check means if user required or not. Otherwise we require a this dashboard login required. Here this is the annotation with the help of that. Hey, when means whomever user is to access this, uh, only login user can access this. You understand my point?
Yep.
And setting.py this is a URL Django redirect automatically user automatically. URL path URL
Yeah.
pattern you already know. Am I right?
Yep.
Okay, what is this and what is this and what is this?
Oh, this is the sign up page,
Okay.
and then login,
This is
logout.
your route, am I right? Path.
Hmm.
This is a view and this is a name. Means for this which name file name you want to refer.
Hmm.
Am I right?
Yep.
Check login user in template. If you want to check, then this is authenticated. And after authenticated, if user welcome username, else we will say login. Okay.
Yep.
Permission and role. Django support each staff is super user groups and permission. Okay.
Hmm.
So if each staff each user can access staff features. Group example, let's say admin teacher as I told you.
Hmm.
Okay. Then assign permission by group. Supervisor. Create admin user. Manage
Yeah.
by create
Yeah.
user.
We have done this one. Create a page.
Okay. And built-in auth views. Django also provide ready-made views for login, password reset, and change. These are by default available for you. Okay.
Hmm.
Example this both URLs give out like this forgot password. Common mistake saving plain password. So these
Yeah.
are the mistakes. Any question or concern, sir?
No.
Let me show you. So I created one more file for your reference. This is for practical. If you want to do the practical, then you can do that. Okay.
Okay.
So these are the URLs only. And then a URL we are registering. Like this is a home.
So you created this file recently, right? The like
Yes, 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 yes.
yes, I don't have this one. I need to make a pull, right?
Yes, yes. So that means you can try this as well, and you have a reference also. I
Okay.
will follow this approach for next lecture as well, so that you can check everything and understand everything, whatever is
Mm,
new for you.
yeah.
So that you would create this simple sign up form. You will understand the code. You will
I'm trying to do the sync changes. It's not allowing me. I don't know why.
If you're okay with that, then we can check your problem. Or if you want to go into that, then we can do that. It's okay. Now this authenticate views. Okay. For
Mm,
authentication views is done on sign up view, user in normal view, login view request, here authentication from login required. Okay.
mm,
Hidden view this. Okay. Code that prevent a login user will signing up again. Code that validate. Find the underlying code investigation. Code that the calculator that protect the dashboard. So these are the things that and check point for create a page template. These are the practical things you can do that.
mm,
All the things you already done. Am I right?
yeah.
Okay. Dashboard. Okay, we have a time with us. If you want, we can check your Git issue or we can move ahead and check the next step. It is totally up to you.
What's the next topic?
Next topic, we are good with the basic. Now we will go with the environment REST framework.
Sure, we can start.
So, means any REST API, you can say here you have a, it's you can say this, mm, what can we say? It's a uh, stateless API. Okay, stateless means if you send a one request, then it will serve that. If you will make another, that's a new request. It's not an means existing request. Am I right? So means in this API we will not remember anything. And for this REST APIs means it will represent a one entity. Let's say the user information is there, so there is an endpoint called user. You understand my point? Hello?
Mm, so, like this REST framework, how does it work in Django?
REST,
Or
this is a representation state transfer. So whenever you will earlier we made some API calls, am I right?
yeah,
In a API calls, if you remember, we have a post
post,
endpoints.
read, yeah, retrieve. Those were the commands, right?
No, but I'm talking about the endpoint where we have a post to do list, am I right?
Mm,
We implement so many APIs in our this React part, isn't it?
yeah. Mm,
So those are the endpoints where we are able to interact with some information or person or thing. Am I right?
yeah.
So for that, JSON data status code structure responses. Why? Because web form front end calls API, mobile app calls API. Okay. AI
Mm.
agent call API. So it's there. Django plus DRF backend engine.
What is DRF?
DRF, I think so. Django REST framework.
Yes, framework. Okay.
Think of food delivery, perhaps a view minimum get minimum post CRUD operation. Okay,
Hmm.
put operate means update. No UI here, only data exchange. Okay,
Okay.
with the help of AI, you can exchange the data. REST work for resource. Everything is a resource. Like user product, which I was explaining earlier. Okay,
Hmm.
means one endpoint can means used for a you can say one this and whatever method you are talking about, these are the methods. I think you already know about these, right?
Yeah.
So these are the basic of REST APIs. You can check that is something is not clear to you. Then I will explain. Otherwise, we will move forward. Okay,
Okay.
you you are a structure. So stateless system, as I told you, so stateless. Each request is independent, no memory between request clients and all required data. Okay,
Yeah.
what is DRF? DRF Django REST framework is a toolkit to build REST API easily. It provides serializer, API views, authentication, permission, browser API UI.
What is
Serializer,
realizers and API views?
serializer is you can say, let's say you can say you will get a data in the form of JSON from the user. Am I right?
Okay.
And but in your language, you have in your language you don't have a capability to read that data. Okay, for that or to save that data into a desired format, you don't have that capability. Make sense?
Hmm.
For that, you can say you will. Uh, for that you can say, hey, when we are going to store this data, this is the meaning of this data for my language or Python. You understand my point?
Hmm.
So that's called serialization. Okay. And
Okay.
there's another concept called deserialization, where we will do the vice versa. Okay.
Okay.
Means serialization and deserialization is required. And Django have this flexibility. Make sense?
Hmm.
And API view is also there. And so with the help of that, you can check your API. Okay. And authentication we already discussed.
Yeah.
So basically, you can say API views is nothing. It's a HTTP request and a return path data typically JSON.
With the help of JSON.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a class API views. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Now installation. You need to run this command. So this is a REST framework. You need to install this framework first.
So when we install the Django, it didn't install the REST framework.
Yeah? Because this is a different framework.
Okay.
For that, if you require, you can say this REST API. In your Django project, if you want to create a API only, then you need to go with this. Otherwise, why you require this? Right?
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's a kind of ad hoc basis. If you require, then you need to tell them, hey, I want this, and you can add. If you don't require, then there is no need to do that. Okay. And
Yep.
if we install this, we can add this as well. Very important. Modal. Modal, I think so you already know.
Yep.
And this serialize a new concept.
Oh, yep.
Model to JSON, as I told you. Okay.
So yeah, over here, serializer, it's just the the model.py is being converted to JSON,
Yes.
and then it's
No, just data is converting to JSON data.
JSON. Yep.
So that we can send to the user. Post serialization. Class meta model serialization. Model serialization. So your data means here in a serialization, maybe we have a different type of serialization. Here we are talking about this only. The help of dot operator, you can check that as what other option available with you. And based on your requirement, you you can use. Okay.
Yeah.
API view here you are able to see we are framework decorator responses and this is a API view. This is second point.
Yep.
In this we are passing this array means one this function can be referred based on a multiple you can say this methods. Okay.
Mm.
Like one this same API can be means sometimes we have a same endpoint, but based on you can say some thing it will work. You understand my point?
Yeah.
So these are the younger days, okay, and output should be this like this serialization after serialization. Full card API list, get list, and post is there. Okay, so these are the you can say basic of REST APIs,
Mm.
and you already know these things, right?
Yep.
So, but for this REST framework, you need to check this how it is working. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. But could you share your screen and show me what problem you are facing there? Are
Sure.
you get
No, I didn't try. So I'm just trying to, like, you did some changes in this feature function, right?
yes, it's showing. It's showing. It's you can three changes at your end. Okay.